Good morning, boys and girls. We are going to continue talking about how we can learn to write words in our stories. You know, most of our favorite books have pictures and words. So as we're learning to write letters and words, we have to listen carefully to the sounds in the words and write the letters that match those sounds. I really like this book that you listened to yesterday. The narrator does such a good job of listening for sounds in words. I wanted to show you an example in here that might get you started writing sounds you hear, even if it's not the whole word. I'm going to read you these 2 pages and then we're going to talk about it. What? I'm stuck. What happens in my story? I draw a circle. It's a soccer ball. Then I write another letter. His circle kind of looks like the letter O, right? I-O-U. That's you, I say to my sister. Now let's look at those 2. He wrote this letter, you. Does it sound like this word? You. It sure does. He's using the skills he knows to write words he can read. Now, if I showed you this word all by itself, you might not know that that's the sight word you, Y-O-U. But if you write this letter sound for you, then you should be able to read it on your own. I want to teach you something that we're going to say a lot this year. It goes like this. If I think it, I can say it. If I say it, I can write it. If I write it, I can read it. So, we're going to start with thinking about our writing. I want you to think about what we discussed last week and how we stretch out sounds. So when we're talking about writing a word, I want you to say it slow like a turtle, listen for the sounds, and write the sounds you hear. We've been practicing this, but we're going to keep going. Today I'm going to use some writing that I already did, and I'm going to practice labeling. So here's my binder. I'm just going to flip all the way back to where my writing work is. See, at the very beginning of the year, we practiced drawing. I didn't add very many details to that drawing, did I? Here's a picture that I could work on a little bit more. I could label the colors in my rainbow if I wanted to. Oh, and here is a picture I worked on. And here's where I practiced filling up the whole page. So today, we're going to take a little closer look at this, and we're going to see if we can add some labels using the skills we know to stretch out the sounds in the words. So I want you to choose one of your pictures, then practice stretching out the sounds in the words. Let's see. I don't want you to ask your mom or dad, how do you spell? How do you spell? How do you spell? I want you to say the word slowly and listen for each sound and write down what you hear. I'm going to show you what I mean. This is a cloud. 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 I definitely hear a k at the beginning, then a o. Now what if I wasn't sure what makes the ow sound? I don't know. I can't think of anything. Cloud. Cloud. If you can't think of what makes that letter sound, just skip it and keep going. You can leave a little line if you want to, but keep stretching. Cloud. And that's the way I can listen for the letter sounds and write cloud like a kindergartner. Let's look at something else. This is a girl. G-earl. Let's stretch out each sound. G. Earl. Girl. Now your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister might say, that's not how you spell girl. And you can say, that is how kindergartners spell girl. Okay, let's look at something else. This is a house. I could label all the parts of the house. Let's see. I'll just write house. Oh, look, listen. Cloud. House. Oh, it's that same sound again, but I'm not sure what makes that sound. So I'm just going to write house. I'm going to write the sounds I hear. That's what I want you to do today. Write the sounds that you know that you can hear. So you can, oh, let's draw this right here. This is smoke from the chimney. So I can stretch that out. O, we just learned that letter, right? Sometimes O says its name. O, k, smoke. Okay, I want you to find a picture today that you have already written or already drawn, a picture that has lots of details like we've been learning about. And then I want you to find some things that you could label in it. So, for instance, if I chose this picture, maybe I could label the colors: red, orange, yellow, green. I know how to write all of those words because we know the songs and we've been learning them, right? You could even add more details to a picture like this if it's missing some and it hasn't filled up the whole page. Okay, good luck writing today. Friends, I have another story I want you to listen to. It's called Rocket's Mighty Words, and it's going to help you think about how you can label parts of your picture. And I want you to think about this. I can label. A label gives information about a picture. So you're going to give information about your picture by labeling each part.